3, 2, night, play.
Oh, shut up. Anyway, we're done with the icy bitter... Okay, actually, I lied. We're not quite done with the icy bitter hell of the stranded ship quite just yet, because there is one more level left to do. However... Actually, no, wait, we gotta do that now, because that treasure room I was about to go to requires going here first.
On the jellyfish.
Yeah, and again, while you're in co-op, thankfully every enemy can survive up to 2 pogo hits. Any object can survive up to 2 pogo hits if you're meant to go on them.
Which is very good on this game's part, because the last thing we would want is for them to still be going down 1 hit, and the guy on the other guy trying to travel through just gets cucked out of crossing.
Yep. Welcome to the Grand Airship of Propeller Night, and one of my favorite tracks in the game.
It's a great track.
Really good track.
Oh, down there.
Oh, hey.
But it's a great track, and it's got a nice breezy feel to it.
Yep. Matt hates
Too breezy.
Oh, there's something down there. You go.
God, it's later in the level. The wind physics fuck with you. They just literally fuck with you.
My diamond is talking to me. No, okay, it's like Fortune.
I'm sorry, just like Matt seems to literally, it's like, they do it without consent. They lure you into the night and then just have their way with you.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
horrible. We can't
You're
do
the one
that.
that said literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that. But yeah, your thoughts on the level, James, since you're the one who played it with me.
I mean, I definitely do agree that, considering, that's just something about the 3rd tier levels in general. They got a lot of really crazy gimmicks that you have to go through that, I think many can agree are probably some of the worst things that the game has to offer. But,
by the way,
I don't know,
by the way, sorry. It was the fucker in green there that I had problems with.
Okay, well, when you put it that way, that is fair. The propeller looking at groups are not. They kind of stink.
Because there was one section in. Oh yeah, there's one section later.
Careful.
Oh, yeah. There's one section later on in the game that quite literally they put one in the absolute dickish section, like the absolute dickish spot. That it will just go like, well, I'm going to push you off right fucking now, bitch.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Is that in this level, or is that in the Tower of Fate? Because I think they do return in that one of those 3 levels.
Yeah.
Well, we'll keep an eye on it. For now, we just gotta mind ourselves. James to go first, because I'm
Mind
a coward.
RPs and cannons.
I'm a coward.
Aw, come on, you're no coward.
Nice.
You're my brother.
We're closer. Well, they got a long way to go. They have a long way to fall down if we're up in Propeller Knight's place, though. Oh lord.
I do like this little detail though. Like, you can definitely tell from the like where the cannons are being shot at. Like, there's a certain endpoint for some of them that leads you to. It's pretty much a clue that you can stand on those platforms.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man. I really do dig this place.
Oh boy. Okay.
I'll just be completely honest. I honestly think this is the most fun of the 3 levels of this tier.
But then this is also to say that I absolutely know that, like, in Souls games or anything like that, like, there are things that Matt can do so easily in Resident Evil that I struggle with.
Yeah, I know, but
Fair point.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, just my main problem are the green propeller fuckers, because in some sections they'll put those assholes, aside from this one, the blue ones are nice, they'll put the green ones in a section that literally just kind of fucks with you. You can't do anything.
We're trying to get down. No, we're trying to get down because it looked like there was like see how this window has like some treasure and stuff in it? There was something similar to that down below right there. Yeah. There we go. Okay, you just have to fall from a higher distance.
Yeah, you have to go high enough.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, as you were saying, Matt.
I hate this level. Okay, do I think this is one of the worst levels in any video game ever? No. Is it my least favorite level in Shovel Knight? Yes. But I don't think it is awful. there are some parts to it that I do
And
like.
there you go. There's the dagger we've all been waiting
That's
for.
the propeller dagger. That's not the Infinite dagger.
I know. Actually, I don't know how to get. I actually don't know how to get the Infinite Dagger. You have to go back to town for that one.
No, actually, you can't get the Infinite Dagger because it is locked to the amiibo.
Oh. So yeah, basically, what the Infinite Dagger is it's the propeller.
Forgot
the
gold!
propeller,
5,000 worth.
The Infinite Dagger works similarly to the Propeller Dagger, except
Oh, so that isn't just the name that the Grumps coined.
No,
no. It literally
is
says the
called
Infinite Dagger,
yeah.
and the reason why it's called that is because it basically works like the Propeller Blade, except the minute you use it, you are not stopping until you either cancel it or hit something in front of you.
Oh, you know.
No!
And now
That's
you lost
interesting,
even
like,
more.
I thought it would be more along the lines of, like, say, like the, I don't know what I'm blanking, like a Jet Warrior, where it's like, as long as you keep pressing the button, you keep going forward.
Kind of, yeah. Except this one is only a single button press, thankfully.
Oh, and then when you... Jet Warrior was a little more complicated than that, because, yeah, no, you can press the button in order to charge through the air, but it's not... It doesn't work quite like that, like rapid pace. You kind of had to maneuver, like, to alter your direction in order to actually probably...
Sorry!
Well, I just mean just that
You guys
notion
are
of, like,
gonna
as
die.
long as you keep doing... I just mean, like, the notion of, like, as long as you keep doing the input, you will keep flying, as opposed to, like, what Logan said, where it's just automatic unless you tell it to stop or you hit a wall.
Gotcha. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. I'll stay on the... Oh, no. I'll stay on the ladder.
Okay, maybe when you put... Maybe now you got a point. Also,
Really?
Whenever
also nice,
anything...
Also
Go
nice to
ahead.
see the Tower of Fate out in the distance.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Good sunset. But I don't know, just... Oh!
The ladder!
Hey, we uncovered this thing fair and square. Of course we're gonna try and check it out.
Fair.
But yeah, no, I don't know, just... Something about just the music and the vibe, like, it's such a feel-happy level for me.
Yeah.
Like, or at least feel triumphant.
Betrays.
Oh.
Aw.
Well, it only betrays those that can't quite handle all that
Shut the
platforming.
fuck
Or who have a
Wait,
fear of
hang on, what-
heights.
Well, what do you say? What betrays you?
The level does. Like,
Uh-oh.
it betrays that sense of trust and... Oh!
You see, that's what the level does to you. It senses that you're talking smack behind it, and then tries to steal from your trust fund.
Fuck you, level.
I'll be fine, but the power of teamwork...
Don't forget, Matt, you're gonna be doing this level 2 soon enough.
Yeah, but oddly, here's the.
I was gonna say, yeah. How do you think the other knights fare in this level? Nice. With their movesets.
It's called float.
Well, that's fair. Though I will also say, I do think
Thank you.
that is, you know what? I'll say this much: Plague Knight has it slightly better in terms of traveling
Yeah.
through the level. He cannot deal with the boss for the life of him, though.
Yeah, that is one thing.
Shovel Knight, I'd honestly say Shovel Knight has the edge there compared to him in terms of the boss fight.
And that's
You know
fair,
what?
but to also be fair, it also is depending on the combination of bomb you make and how good you are at the weapons.
You know,
What's
I
up,
wonder...
man?
Even so, Propeller Knight's honestly not that easy with any of those combinations.
Get there.
I want to ask... I want to ask, because I heard you guys talking about that, like... Because, like, you mentioned that, like, in the different campaigns you go through the levels again. Do they go
Fair.
through it in the exact same fashion as Shovel Knight does, or do they have, like, any paths or sections
Oh.
exclusive to those characters?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you'll say it.
you're... Okay, fine. Plague Knights is mostly the same, just with a few alterations. It's primarily with Spectre and King Knight, whose level design is almost completely different.
Okay.
Like the tile set and the appearance will look the same, but it's a completely new arrangement.
Let's put it this way.
Whoops.
Good
Hey, look at
job,
checkpoint.
both of you.
Let's put it this way. Plague of Shadows, from what I remember, came out roughly a year after the original Shovel Knight campaign. Spectre Knight took about 2 years after that, and I want to say King Knight, King of Cards took about 3 years after that.
So
like-
they've had a lot of time to develop all these systems.
They were a lot. Ow!
Oh.
They got a
Whoa.
lot more. The further along they got with their campaigns, the much more ambitious they got with them. To both better and worse.
I still love the moveset that Spectre Knight has.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not saying that.
Honestly, I think
I'm just saying that I still remember how agonizing those wait times were.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like, I think King Knight
fair
especially had a pretty long wait time.
Yeah, so there were some that were. I think there were some that figured that maybe it could have might have faced cancellation at some point.
I was gonna say that's why I heard was like I remember for the longest time hearing that like King Knight was like the one who was like, well, is it gonna be done? I heard that the whole project was scrapped or that they ran out of literally like. It didn't help that this game mainly got its big budget thanks to
Kickstarter.
Thanks to Kickstarter. So people were like, did they just run out of money in the budget? And
the sad thing is that yeah, they kind of did.
Yeah, that's why they had to.
Not helped by all those crossovers that Shovel Knight got.
That's why they had to suddenly that would explain then why they had to outsource a lot of the work to companies like Nitrom and stuff.
Yeah, well, for the sequels anyway.
You know what? Now I'm thinking because we're talking about like all the knights having their different campaigns. Well, actually, not all the knights, just 3 of them. Although I guess that will be said. Do you think that they should have? Maybe not should have, but would you be amused by the idea of, like, what if all of the knights from the Order had campaigns as opposed to just those 3 having their own campaigns?
It would have been interesting, but I think it would have been far too great of a endeavor.
I think my one problem is that one of the... Yeah, I hate this room, too.
After all that, I don't know what I was supposed to do. Yeah. Okay, we got this.
But no, I think my one problem with though, like, the Knights Chosen, Spectre Knight and Plague Knight, I think they had an interesting enough idea and character with those two to make a whole campaign. I don't hate King of Cards. I think King of Cards is a lot of fun. But I always just question, why King Knight?
Oh!
I think it's just because he was one of the more, for lack of a better word, notable knights, just for...
He's one of the first ones you fight.
He's one of the first ones you fight, and also, I mean, let's be real here. He does have one of the more striking designs in the game.
Guys, I just realized, the 3 knights that have DLC are the first 3 knights you fight in the game.
Yeah, which is... Well, I mean, it's funny, too, because I definitely remember that they were... they had their campaigns chosen because of popularity poll, I think it was. I
think so, yeah.
I think they did. Oh, actually, let's hold on to that thought again because here's Propeller Knight.
That's you, Hype.
Oh, my petite blue. Get down here and face me, you gyroscopic jester.
Oh, so rude. My crew, they were not hospitable. My ship, it was not magnifique.
It's only a model.
I'm not here to be entertained. I must reach the Tower of Fate.
All business, no pleasure. Such a shame. Very well, then. On guard!
For the record, this was Matt's idea to make him sound like a Frenchie.
I mean, he does say right away like Monsieur or Magnifique. I mean, he also says Magnifique and Monsieur.
Yeah,
Magnifique.
Well, here's the thing. It was Matt's idea to make him French. I have no idea what I turned him into.
That's fair.
But I mean,
but no.
I would say between the magic spell and our lordy and our shoveling. I mean, so far I think we're handling this pretty all right. He's already almost dead, ish.
Yeah, but you're fully dead now. Oh, you're fully dead now.
I'm nearly dead. Hello.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
The green orb doesn't work as well with this boss.
Yeah, because he's mostly flying all over the place.
Oh, he dropped
his
rose.
Like that,
by any other name.
There goes his rose.
And there you go, Matt. Boss defeated.
Yeah. I guess he
Any
rose
questions?
to the occasion. I still hate this stage.
I spit on you.
I spit on your grave. Also, yeah, called it. There was one more. One more, James.
And that's it. All right. There we go.
I wasn't sure. Cut me a little slack. Anyway, our final dream sequence.
I'm messing with you, man. Okay.
It's time to play and win big, James.
Win big or go home to make up for all that we lost during that whole trip.
Get the fuzzums.
Screw the fuzzums. They're full of. You know, I don't even know where I was going with that.
Well, they're full of money. That's why you're supposed to get them.
But yeah, it's pretty much business as usual. Just defeat as many as possible before Shield Knight falls straight down.
I will get the money. It's like, I can do it. I can save the money.
Question, because I know you can still take damage. Is it possible to actually, like, die during those sections?
I it might be possible,
Probably.
but
I don't know, actually. I might test that out.
I mean, I can only imagine what exactly happens if you do, and like maybe the whole thing just ends prematurely and you wake up as usual. But yeah, I'd say all things considered, that wasn't the worst playthrough in the world at that level.
I had more fun with that than I did Polar Knights. I had more fun with... Go ahead.
I've had worse playthroughs at that level.
I had more fun with that than Polar Knights stage.
Same.
And ta-da! We have finally trekked across the land.
Yep. So now all that's left is the Tower of Fate. But before that, we still got one more detour left to do.
Okay, let's check. Let's try out these propeller blades.
No, when dangerous.
Go ahead, make him sound like a used... No, go on. Make him sound like a used car salesman.
Better learn how. Okay, I couldn't, motherfucker.
Sorry.
I was going to...
You were too funny. I was distracted by your comedy.
Bullshit. No, there are some who may call me Tim.
Tim? I once knew a
Very
Tim.
riveting name.
I knew a Tim once.
I knew a tiny Tim.
Wonder whatever happened to that splatter.
All I'm thinking now is...
You are fucking idiots.
Oop. Well, it was worth a shot.
Hey, you moved it closer.
Yep, which means it'll be much easier to recover. See, it's all part of the plan.
Yeah. Also, when you think of Tiny Tim, all I could think of was the freaking Christmas Carol gone wrong.
Wait.
Humbug.
Humbug.
Yo. You guys remember Kenny Tim?
Kenny Tim?
Oh, from Medieval.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me, Kenny Tim. You know,
Yeah.
the one that was secretly a woman in the comic.
Very
It
progressive.
was a
that
very,
Medieval.
very oddly timed, but I'm still holding out for that Medieval 2 remake.
If it ever gets made, because like, would you say that like the remake of the first game or the PS4 remake of the first game did it sell well enough to constitute them considering remaking 2?
I don't
I shall
know.
look it up.
Maybe. As far as I'm concerned, it was modest at best.
I know that according to Kid Icarus, you get to watch the as one of the bonus features, you get to watch the orchestrated like recordings of them making the music, and you get to watch a woman, and you get to watch a woman eat her lunch or canned soup in full 60 FPS 4K digital quality.
Then all of a sudden,
damn good soup.
Yeah. Yeah, that element, that's always been a bit odd to me when they...
That was stupid!
I agree. It's always weird to me when they do an orchestration like that, where they do it like piecemeal, where they only do each part of the song one at a time. Even though everyone's clearly there, they could all do it at the same time.
Right?
That's it. Frigid Flight done. All the bonus levels are now complete. After this, and after we spend our money, it's us and the Enchantress left.
Yep, that's all there is left. But first, we need to spend all this hard-earned gold in style.
Well, I'll be damned if I'm going to be fighting her and not looking the part.
Also, it's here where, like, you can, technically you can, also, yeah, from here on out, you can also pick the toad here as well.
Okay,
You don't have to
go back
to the Albatross in order to, put that
huzzah!
back on. But look at that! We're flashy! We're golden!
Oh,
Well, at least I'm golden anyway.
I don't want to go on the ladder. I want to do the...
Ooh, look at the fancy
whatever.
jump.
Oh!
You get all shiny and sparkly.
I will definitely say they put a little more effect into this detail with the other knights, but here it's mostly just you're doing the fancy full little flip when you jump, and you use glitter. That's what I
And
would've
you stick
face
the landing.
planted.
I think that's just over time you start to learn how to actually stick your landing off of that thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, you found the spin controller.
Never take a gig on an airship. They made me sleep in the cargo bay. Rubbish! Now that I have the
That
music
is
sheet,
absolute
play
rubbish.
it. Fuck you.
Maybe another time, because we have one more meal ticket.
The last
Remember.
HelloFresh recipe, brought to you by...
So let's see what we get for our final meal before we head straight to the tower.
I call it the Raid Shadow Legends.
No. You get a grilled cheese sandwich!
A grilled cheese Sammy, yay.
Also, it looked like, I don't know if that's supposed to be onions or something, but it looks like there's something in there besides cheese.
I mean, I've never heard of a grilled cheese sandwich, and
I'm sure your quest will pay off in spades, hero.
You didn't even try on that one.
Well,
Come on.
no,
Get it.
spade is a British term for shovel.
Is it?
I know
Yeah,
it's
I'm
a term
pretty
for
sure
a
that they
shovel,
use
yeah.
Oh, okay then.
Not particularly
Well-
British, but I do know it's used as a term for a shovel.
Aha! Well, no
Oh.
matter. We're leaving because at this point, it is now the end game for us.
Yep,
It's a-
we're finally heading on to endgame.
No, it's not even the final countdown, Matt. Don't you even consider yourself. Do we have a
It-
couple videos left ahead of us?
It's not time yet.
Not
Yeah.
time just yet. That'll be later. But yeah, once we get our sleeping kitty back in tow, we will be heading on to the Tower of Fate. Next time.
Stay tuned. We're almost done, maybe. I hope you. Yeah.
Escargot!